Hey guys, welcome back to StoneHearth Me Bantos. We're back here with our town Arkas and we got our finished castle here, which I think ended up to look pretty damn sweet. I love how it looks, but we still have a lot of work to do up here, so we're not done with like the top. You see we're missing a lot of stuff. We do have this stuff designed and we need to go around and add like the last piece of this. So we will see where we're gonna like hook these walls. I was thinking that maybe we'll hook the walls inside this wall here. That could be something, or we would go, you know, behind this thing. But since we do have this backside of the castle hanging out a lot, I don't think that would be a good choice. So I think we might actually go here and then we like hook into either the tower or we hook into the wall there. A daily update, and we don't beat it. We need a little bit more of food, but that should be fine. And I was thinking that in front of here, maybe we will make a little garden or something like that. Perhaps put some statues. We do have these in stone, which you have inside here. So maybe we can have some of these guardian statue, which is their name. And we can have them like standing outside. I'm gonna remove these things. There we go. And we want to make a road here, so I'm gonna keep like the same kind of color here, and it do look like it is this one that we got in the middle here. So add a little bit more there, and then we can start all the way over here next to the castle. Drag them like that. That should be good, and then we have to figure out like how we want to have at the sides here. Like I was saying, I think I want to do kind of a park thing. What we could do if we want to make this look even more like they would actually have, like, for example, grass here. I'm not sure if it would look good, but since I do have a mod with terrain colors, we can actually add in more colors and make it look like this would be more rich with like water and stuff, which in my opinion, which if you live at the desert and you have the access to those things, you are probably kind of rich or very, very lucky. So continue the road here a bit. What was the color? Oh, it was with the clay. Okay, so there we go. The stray goblin wolf is coming in here. I don't think he has much of a chance against us. I'm gonna send the Arkas troops for him. In our bazaar, they're coming out here. That should be nice. Come on, defeat them, guys. Rush them. They're really, really easy enemies, but Leorin got level 5, so that's awesome. Which means that he has a longer range when he's shooting, which is really, really nice. Okay, so let's see here. Before we do the wall here, I'm gonna do this thing here. And what we could do for this, we have a billion like of different colors, but what we should be careful with is to not click like that and then click one of these colors, because if we do that, we will recolor the entire thing, which you can see. I just went the back here, but I'm gonna show you guys. So for example, if we are clicking this thing and then we click that one, it should recolor. For some reason it doesn't do it this time. There we go. You can see we recolor an entire thing, but this time we can actually go back. We can return to this. But sometimes you aren't that lucky. So we have some other colors we can go for. We can go for this one perhaps if that's better, or we could go for like, you know, adding in some colors. I think that's a good thing, that it is a little bit of different colors spread out and kind of random. The sides are not like looking the same. And we can even add in more. Not sure if that's a good idea. This is a little bit darker than the base color I went for. So I think this is gonna be pretty nice. Maybe we can have that under these and we can pretend that would be some shadow. We already have shadows in game, but we can always pretend that we're adding more of those. There we go. And then I want to place, we could build our own trees here, we could do that. But I think I want to go for just having these planters here. So for example, we go two like that and two at this side. Gonna try to get them kind of the same for both sides if we can. I think that should be about it. So like these small tiny little details, I think they will make a huge difference. Like in the very end, it's gonna make a huge difference. So now we're gonna go for the guardian statue, and we can either, for example, we can place it in this way, which I was thinking to do first, or we could place them standing like this for like the entrance. We can even have more. We can go for 4. I'm not sure if we want to do that because it might be too much, but something like that would be cool also. But I kind of think I want to have them turned the other way, because then we can actually see the statues when you're coming into the castle, and I think that looks pretty cool. So we can go something like that, and we can turn the road that we're doing here. So I'm gonna turn this, and we're gonna try to like turn it, I think one step at a time. So I'm like dragging out one every time, just moving the road. With this turny thing, there are many ways you can do this in, depending on how you want to turn your road. I'm gonna keep going until we get all the way here. And then I'm gonna remove a few parts. So let's see here, we need to add in a few more blocks perhaps, like that. Then we should still have like this outline color, which I'm not sure for the moment which... Oh, it is that one, awesome. So we're gonna go something like this then. Get a chef cart rolling in. Maybe we want to buy some food, guys. Our people are maybe a little bit hungry, so we was actually needing a little bit of food, so why don't we buy? We have quite a bit of gold. We're spending quite a bit now also, but we do have some goods that we can sell. We're crafting these things with a weaver, which I can see if I can find those. Actually, let's sell maybe some hats. We don't need all of them. We need one of each pretty much. So there we already got a lot of gold for selling those. And these are the ones I want to sell. 32 gold each for those tapestry. And I think not too far from now we're gonna start like a new town with StoneHearth here on YouTube. It's gonna be separate, so it's gonna be a new one. And we will see what kind of theme we go for. So like if you have like an idea for a theme that you maybe want me to go for, let me know in the comments. And I will see what we can do with that. So on the Twitch we're currently building like a Roman town, which is such a new thing for me, but I think it's really fun to go for the themes. Like I really enjoyed when we was doing the Frostfeast. I had so much fun doing that. I just regret that I didn't start early with it, because it kind of became too late when I became sick, so I would have wanted to play it longer than I did. So the next time some of those events comes, I do hope that I'm not going to be sick or anything, so we can actually play them longer. Since it got broken when Alpha 20 got out, it was working fine with Alpha 19. So there we got a little bit curvy road. I think we're actually gonna change this color. It looks like they were slightly different. This one was a little bit brighter. Let's see, do we have any more? We actually have another door here. This one kind of pretty straight here. Something like that. If we want to, we could go and, let's see here, go back like all the way here. Then we could make it like this if we want to. Might make it look a little bit more interesting. That's pretty nice. Those doors are covered, but we also need to get to the stairs also. Let's do some road here. Maybe we want to have one road. Actually, maybe which maybe shouldn't have a road from this to this one. Maybe it looks better to go this way. I think that's gonna be better. This one will hit in right into that one. That's pretty nice. Maybe we should just make this one straight here. I think it might actually look better for this place. Do it like that, and maybe that one will be straight as well. So something like that's pretty nice. We might fit in something here, I'm not really sure what for the moment. As you can see, these are definitely different widths, but it doesn't matter. This is how it's gonna be. I knew that before going up here, so it should be fine. We at least fixed these different sizes that one of you guys pointed out, so I fixed that, so that's good. And the planters are removed for some reason. Okay, so let's just put them out again. I don't know, the game does that sometimes. And the statues are also missing. So there we go again. It looks pretty nice. We're gonna add a lot more though. So perhaps we will actually do... I don't know. I kind of feel like I maybe want to go all the way around with this grass thing. So let's see if we can do that. Did I use a road for this? Yeah, I did. So let's do the road again. We're gonna go for wood. And let me revert. Okay, so we can't revert it. So now I did the thing where the game is bugged out. So I will have to repaint this, so be right back guys. This is a real pain that the handle, so be right back. Okay guys, so I think I have repainted everything. It might be looking a little bit different than before, but like I said many times, I really hope they're gonna remove this feature, guys, because I really dislike this feature. I would say perhaps this is the most disliked feature that I know in any game that I played recently. Like this repaint feature, it has to go. Like it didn't used to be like this. It is really horrible. So I really hope they're gonna change this, but we will see what's gonna happen. But anyway, let's do some more garden here. We're gonna go around the castle. And we might be changing out perhaps a little bit of roads here, as did on Quick, so I might be changing them later on, so we'll see what happens. But let's, I'm gonna do a save, just so we don't ruin anything again. Okay, so there we got both sides. As you can see, it's going right next to the wall here. I'm not sure if I should maybe even continue this down here. Maybe we do that. It could be something. Then we can play some cool trees or something along the road. So we could do something like that and perhaps add a little bit more things. I think it's gonna be cool to have like a big garden there. We got a trader approaching our town. Hello Arkas, I'm just passing through, but I'd be willing to make a trade or two. If you're interested, I'm making 9 clay beds and we are getting fine comfy beds. I guess we could try to do that. It's a pretty good offer, so I'm not sure if our potter is busy with anything. Looks like they're quite busy, so we will see if we're gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna put across like 15 of those and we're gonna see if we are gonna beat the goal or not. I'm gonna move to the top to increase the priority for it. But I think our potter is quite busy with something. Our people is not really building anything. Like this one is done and they don't really have any build work for the moment, so they're just living life, having a good time so far. They get a little bit of break from banter for a little bit of while at least. So maybe want to add some tree. You can see that this tree up here is kind of messy, so I'm probably gonna teleport up a smaller tree later. But it looked really cool when it was small, so what we could do is to go to console, press Ctrl+C, we destroy that tree, we get some wood I guess, and we select a smaller tree and we're just gonna try to teleport it here. We type teleport and we get a flag and we're gonna put it and hopefully it will be getting in the correct spot. It might be hard, maybe not even possible. That one actually looked even too big even at that size. So maybe we'll have to go without it. This one's still sitting good there. I think it's our plushes, so perhaps if we move these out, move them out one step, and then I think we will be able to put a tree there. So we're just gonna have to wait for them to do that. And meanwhile we can continue designing here. So perhaps when I put in a sapling, I can put it like somewhere around here. I think would be a good spot for it. I think we got a double one. We will see what happens. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so there we will get a tree. Maybe we can have it a little bit closer down the road. That should be a pretty good spot. Get a thief coming in. Oh yeah, we're just spawning up here still. We still need to... Oh, they can actually not get here, by the way. And they're gonna change the thing with the AI, so like how they calculate the pathfinding and stuff is gonna get improved quite a bit, and you're probably gonna see a huge performance boost from it. Because of how they calculate it. Because now in the world, as I said, every time you just change a tiny little bit of the world, they recalculated like the entire world's pathfinding for each and every person, and you know that could just go bad, you know. Kind of says itself. So remove the ladder. No of you goblins gonna climb up it. Wahaha. No one's coming up from that. So for this side, I'm thinking of perhaps we add some other decorations, like maybe not planters, at least not to start with, but we can go for some other flowers. Maybe we can even go for this big cactus. Like I never really used it. I never found a place where I really liked it, but maybe this is the position we should have it in. because I would like to use them, but I never like found a good spot for them. So that looks like a good spot. They look kind of beautiful, to be honest. And maybe we can have some benches out here. They're kind of good for having benches next to it, to be honest. At least for that side. For this side it wasn't as good, I'd say. Maybe we can have them like next to the castle. Okay, let's check it out. We got some enemies coming in, I think. I do have a camp here, a tiny one. Not really sure where the battle music is coming from, to be honest. Our soldiers are not fighting anyone. Let's rally the troops. Okay, it's over, I guess. So let's give it another try to teleport up a tree here. Oh, still going up like that. So we will see, maybe we have to do something different about it. I would love to have it there, but maybe we have to go for like a tree planter or some other flower in the middle instead. I really loved having that tree there, so I don't know why the game gotta have to ruin this thing. So let's see what we can put there instead. Let's just try to put another one, because as you see, when I put it like that, it looks like it's gonna work good. But the thing is that it's probably gonna grow up when we do it this way. I guess we will find out. Maybe we just have to chop it down over and over, something like that. Because we got 2 benches, I'm gonna get 2 more this side. We go and chill out here. Can talk whatever they want to do. It's really weird, like in distances, like for example, like this bench and this one, they're different, but it's impossible to get them to be the same distance. It's kind of weird. Even turning it doesn't really help. But yeah, we're gonna go like that. Let's see, did we have anything more we want to put out? It would be nice to like put one of these. Like, I'm not sure if that would be a good place for it. It's like something that should be on top of a roof. Maybe we should just go for some more planters. Like, I really love this, but I don't want to use only planters, that's the thing. But they are really beautiful. Would be cool to have some like apple trees, some orange trees, and all kinds of different trees would be awesome. Like Japanese, what are the names? Like some Japanese tree that the flowers, they go like pink. It looks really awesome. It looks really cool. We have those outside my house. So that's gonna be interesting to see. I think that's spring or something. They like blossom, but it's just for like 1 or 2 weeks or something like that, and then they look not so good at all. Then it's gone pretty much really, really quick. So I think I kind of like how this looks. It's pretty nice. So let's see what we can do with the walls here, if we can do something good with them. I'm still not sure how I want to connect them. Or if we would go like out here, then connect into this tower. I'm really unsure with it. But let's go and let's try and see what we can do with it. Let's start with going perhaps here. Let's see what kind of color we need for the walls. Looks like we got a good one there. Maybe the columns need to be darker, like that one. Let's get in the trading caravan. Don't want to buy anything from you. We still have 26 hours for our mission, so we're still good with the time for that. Hopefully we'll be able to beat it and we will get some nice comfy bed for our people. So maybe I only go actually this far for now. Yes, for now at least. Then we need to have some on top here. Then we do have to do this one. I think is that okay, so it's that one is too bright. Let's check it out. We got some invaders. Got it. Okay, they're already in town. I think we're doing pretty good. Let's let my people handle this on their own. What? Was there only one ogre? That was very little. Like normally there comes way more than just one ogre. I think there was late or something. Late to the party. Head ya. I'm gonna let them handle them on their own, really. So we're gonna focus more on doing this thing. I do believe my troops gonna be able to handle those. So what we need to do now is to find the color. It could be ecru, it could be ecru. Yeah, there we go, that's the color we need. So we're gonna keep doing like the same thing we done. I was gonna go down and check the battle. Okay, they're done now. I was thinking that they took forever to beat those guys. So let's finish this thing. This is one of the really tricky places to be building at. Like, we have no way to like view it really. Always something in the way, no matter from almost whatever angle we're looking at. And this is the angle that you really should avoid when building stuff. Because in this angle, the game decides to do weird things, really weird things. The game is not made for this one. They can't handle this in a good way so far. Because sometimes when you build in this one, it drags out really weird. And it can ruin an entire building that way. At least a lot of time that you spend designing it. So I think there are a little bit too many enemies. I know that another YouTuber called Nathan also had a lot of problems with a lot of troops coming in over and over. Like, it's really boring. I really don't like that feature of the game. I would prefer harder enemies, less frequent, because it's just disturbing when they're like in the back. You can't really focus on doing anything else than fighting a random few really weak enemies, and it's really boring. So I don't really like that. I'm not sure what you guys think about it. So I'm gonna make this go out 2 blocks at a time or something like that. So hopefully this can end up in something that's gonna be at least okay. So I'm thinking of going maybe this way, then we hook it into the wall here. I hope this is gonna work out, I really hope so. Guess we don't really have to add walls here, that's just gonna be kind of pointless. Okay, so there we go, we're gonna fill this in. Okay, so we're gonna do ecru here around. We're gonna see how this turns out. It's gonna be pretty nice. Then like everything is gonna go together in a good way. We could have like a door in here, but at the same time that will in some ways decrease the security of this place. Let's actually, before we do this thing, let's go and add these things below. That's gonna make it easier if we do it first. So like a good suggestion is to, if you can at least, and remember it, try to build the things that's gonna be under first before you build the things that's gonna be over, because it can save a lot of headaches. But I definitely do not do that all the time. But definitely I think a good tip to remember. So in this corner we have to do something special. I guess if we remove that one, it might be easier to just drag it out. There we go. And I'm not sure if we should have like, let's not have this extra thing on the very inside there. We're gonna add this thing. There we go. But since here is kind of free, so it's kind of easy to look under this. I don't think there will be much of a problem under here. Wow. We still need to like increase the food. A lot of food we need. Okay, so there we go. Looks pretty okay. We need probably to add just some kind of like tiny support, like 1 block or something under here, just to like create a little bit more of realism to this thing. So that would be a nice place for them to patrol. We could make like a stair to go up and down here. I do not think I will do that, but it could be something. But at least it would be a good place for the archers to go and shoot the incoming enemies, protecting the castle, so everyone can gather up here in battle. So now I'm just gonna do the other wall and we're gonna fast forward this. Okay, so there we go guys, I decided to make a stair for this side. I felt like we needed kind of like a stair for this one, so I made a stair for this. So this is starting to get a lot more done, we got a little bit of overhang here, so I want to finish this off at this thing with adding some support things under this. So I'm gonna make something like 4 in width. I'm gonna make this go down 4 also, then we're just gonna make it like this. And that will be some support, then we're gonna do the same thing 3 blocks from the wall. And we can do another one, try to get it like in the middle here, so we got 8, so let's go for 6 for that, and 6 for that. Then go 4 in the middle. So that's not what we wanted. So there we go guys, we got some support. I might be adding a little bit more things to like the outer wall here, to make something more here. I'm not sure if we will, but I think we might do that. So I think it looks pretty good guys. I'm gonna overlook this and we're gonna see what more things we're gonna do. We definitely need to add like a road here. I'm gonna make sure we're not changing anything we don't want to change. Going there with the road, declick that, and then we're just gonna add in the coffee color again. I guess we could, let's see here, let's remove perhaps that one. So overall I think it looks pretty good guys. The castle is getting nice walls and some garden. I'm probably gonna fill in with more grass here and it's gonna be pretty cool. Then we will see what we fill in at these sides. So let me know guys what you think about this. I think we had a lot of fun building this and I think Arkas is maybe nearing its end soon. I really love this town, it's really big, but I feel like maybe soon we will start with something new, but I want to finish off this town before we head into new projects. But guys, thanks for checking out this episode with me, Banto. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave it a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more videos with me, Banto. And also feel free to check out my Twitch channel where I do live streaming games. Also gonna try it on YouTube pretty soon just to try it out how the streaming works on YouTube very soon as well. So guys, thanks for checking out this episode, hope you had a good time and hope to see you next time. So thanks for watching, have a great day and take care guys.